This just came in the mail. Let's open it. These are the top 7 things I learned about pet health and wellness on the way to 1 million YouTube subscribers. Are you looking to learn more about natural pet health and wellness? You've come to the right place. Click the link to subscribe to Veterinary Secrets. It took a long time to get to 1 million subscribers. And yes, that's a big number, but still, it's just a number. That being said, it is nice to get acknowledged. For any of you who know a bit of my story, it's been fraught with a little bit of peril. So it's nice to get some big black box from YouTube. I suspect it says, congratulations, you're at 1 million subscribers. The gold plate, holy cow. Wow. Presented to Veterinary Secrets for passing 1 million YouTube subscribers. Here's the little silver button. Here's the big gold button. More impressive. The letter, it says I did it. 1 mission, 1 channel, and one more thing. 1 million subscribers. Congratulations. Official 1 million subscribers. These are the top 7 things I've learned on the way to 1 million subscribers. Number 1, conventional veterinary medicine science, it doesn't have all the answers, and disregarding holistic care, it's a serious mistake. There are so many dog and cat health conditions I can think about in practice, probably the biggest one of all, cancer, and seeing so few times to have any great conventional answers, and not discussing with clients, not really seriously looking into some of the holistic options, and there are so many now. For virtually every dog and cat health condition, there's some form of holistic option. Quercetin for allergies, CBD for pain and inflammation. Conventional medicine, it does not have all the answers. Number 2, in terms of keeping your dog, your cat healthy, there's one thing which is really key. More than anything else, it's the food you're feeding your pets. It's the single biggest thing that you're impacting the health of your pets with every day. They have to eat minimum twice a day. Garbage in, garbage out. So if you happen to be feeding a poorer quality pet food, i.e. this colored kibble, it's a much more stronger chance your dog or cat is going to get some serious clinical disease. I think you know that for yourself. The very same principle can be applied to your dog or cats. And it's even more important to think about pet food, i.e. this kibble, being ultra processed. The less processed food that you be feeding your dog or cats, it is so much better for them. They're much more likely to be getting essential vitamins, minerals, flavonoids, etc. Things that can potentially prevent, in some cases even treat, disease. Better quality pet food, that's key. Number 3, vaccinate your dog or cats less. Minimize exposure to poisons, i.e. these new generation flea and tick medications, such as this one. Repeatedly injecting your dog or cat with multiple vaccines, these foreign antigens, you're going to repeatedly stimulate their immune system. You're asking for disease. Monthly giving your dog or cat an oral topical flea and tick medication, all those insecticides, those are going to build up within your dog or cat system. It is much more likely then they're going to get some serious secondary illness. I'm pretty confident you've never put a topical flea and tick medication on yourself once a month or start popping in flea and tick medications orally. Why are we doing this to our pets? And then wondering, why are they getting so sick so often? Veterinarians are often just like you and I. Veterinarians are people. Some people are nice. Some people are not so nice. Number 4, my thoughts on veterinarians. Try finding yourself a good one, someone who is caring, someone who is willing to work with you, listen to you, because there's definitely veterinarians out there, and you're going to need veterinary care. I mean, that's just part and parcel of having a dog or cat. But there's a lot of good ones too. Find yourself a good one, stick with that person. Number 5, this is something that's even happened to my own pets. Cancer, it just occurs way too often. Rising rates of serious diseases in our dogs, i.e. lymphosarcoma, hemangiosarcoma. Increased rates of cancer in our cats. We have our pets that live this relatively short lifespan. Tula, fingers crossed, she's going to live till she's 20. She's 12 and a half now. But still, 20 years old, that's not very long. I think the average dog lives to about somewhere between 13 to 15. Average cat's about 15. They have really short lifespans. But why do our pets have such high incidence of cancer? So do what you can to prevent it. Better quality food, less kibble, less ultra processed food. Minimal to no vaccines. Yeah. Eliminate these topical oral insecticides if you can. And then consider some of the cancer preventive supplements. Even a really good quality essential fatty acid that potentially can go a long way in helping your dog or cat prevent cancer. Point number 6, sometimes you just can't explain it. Sometimes I would see a dog that ate, really poor quality kibble like this Beneful or Kibbles and Bites or something. They minimally ever saw the veterinarian. They were living until the age of 17. Then other times I would see pet parents who were really invested, really feeding their dog or cat well. And unfortunately, here's was their pet getting a serious disease at a young age. Sometimes stuff just happens. It could be a combination of other environmental exposure. It could be a combination of genetics. Some cell system goes slightly abnormal. All of a sudden something that should be metabolized a certain way isn't. Then ultimately your dog or cat is getting sick. Don't get me wrong. There are many, many things you can do to potentially prevent disease. I.e. altering the age of which you spay or neuter your animal, decrease the likelihood of the ACL from rupturing, feeding your pet better, minimizing those vaccines, minimizing toxin exposure. For sure, you can go a long way in preventing stuff, and I would find that hard in veterinary practice. I would see these really caring, invested pet parents, their dogs got something coming in with lymphosarcoma at the age of 3. How can that be? Unfortunately, sometimes it just is. So what you can do is just do the best you can, minimizing toxin exposure, feeding your pet the best you can. If you are getting a pure breed, you've done your research, you know sort of what line your dog or your cat has come from, and there's a less likely chance of illness. Point number 7, I definitely don't know all the answers. When I started out in veterinary practice, pretty young, a little bit insecure. I had to come off as the expert. Yes, I know what's wrong with your dog. I know what's wrong with your cat. We're going to do this blood test. We're going to do this x-ray. It'll be all better. Sometimes, sometimes not. With all the years of being on YouTube and growing from whatever we started out, the 1 subscriber to now over 1 million subscribers, I've learned so much from you who've shared either one, how this remedy has helped or how it hasn't helped. You've made specific suggestions. Dr. Jones, have you tried this? Dr. Jones, what about this? Maybe this might work for a dog who's got a ACL strain. Have you thought about this treatment for allergy? I've literally learned so many things from so many people. And that ultimately has been just so beneficial for everybody. So yeah, that's been a big realization. Yes, I might know a fair amount, but I sure don't know it all. And it's so much better if there's a whole group of us working to make a difference. Thank you for getting me to this. Yay. I've now got some more hardware to hang in the office and brag about. And thanks so much for watching this edition of Veterinary Secrets. Click up there to subscribe and hit the bell to sign up for notifications. If you click that link directly in the box below, I can send you a copy of my free book.